Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 3 of Before We Leave, which originally aired live on. So if I want to blast off, we are going to need to build another colony ship, are we not? Let's do that. So a new colony ship is going to cost a whole lot of resources and materials. But that's going to allow us to colonize our third island here that has the ruined spaceship on its coast, on its northeastern coast. This new island also has a lot more ancient red technology that we'll be able to utilize to unlock new tech as well. Hey, IG. I'm glad you're enjoying the Stationeers YouTube series, even though it is wrapped. All right, let's take a look at the overlay for pollution. So this used to be polluted, and it's still slightly polluted. Yeah, so here is the pollution overlay of where the pollution is. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to clean that up at some point, but we'd have to research pollution cleaning. But I'm not ready to pull the trigger on that because I have a limited amount of red research and I don't want to spend it like that just yet. So over here, I'm curious if any of these peeps are wearing clothing. Rhadamant, you are wearing rags. Are any of you wearing clothing? It's hard to... I'm not sure how to tell that from a glance. But obviously, the clothing is most beneficial on the island biome. So once we have clothing, I want to export it here. We are bringing one piece of clothing here, so we'll see if it gets used up quickly. Another thing I could do is in the warehouse here, I will allow for clothing to be stored. That way we have somewhere to put it once we import it. Alright, someone grabbed it. I don't know who, but someone definitely grabbed the clothing. So that's going to be a lengthy process of being able to supply that clothing. Here is the colony ship in progress. What have we brought? More clothing? Nope. None this time. Or rather, we unloaded it really, really quickly. I'd like to know that the clothing is going to get used. It's also possible that the clothing is just being worn by people over here. And therefore, yeah, here's someone wearing clothes. And not rags. Yeah, another one. So the tailor here is supplying the local island as well. It's fine. It's not a big deal. All right. How is the colony ship coming along? It looks to be near ready to launch as soon as it gets supplied with the minimum resources. Yeah, it looks fine. Looks like it's just waiting for supplies now. glass works here. How much glass do we have? 3? Okay, it takes a while, but we're going to be able to crank some glass out over time. Let's fast forward time until the ship is ready to launch. We're just waiting on food, water, and wood now. Suppose I could make this a high priority, get it done even faster. There we go. Done. Okay, so this is our brand new colony ship. It doesn't really need a name because it's going to be temporary. I am going to make landfall, I think here, near the spaceship, but not quite at it, where there's a decent amount of space. It's weird that we automatically name it derelict. That has me a little concerned, but hey, you know, whatever. So here we go. Brand new colony, Island 3. If you are a subscriber of mine and you would like Island 3 to be named after you, just type something in general chat, like always. And then, just like the original island, we're going to have to set up support systems here to make sure that the people here have food, water, clothes, etc. All that good stuff. So let's do that. First things first, we're going to need to make a trade ship. So let's make a trade ship now. And we're going to be need to make school and housing and all that stuff as well. I think I can get rid of this forest here. I don't think it's all that useful. Let's start putting down some houses. And now, here is the spaceship. And there are a few things that we don't know. We'll need steel and fuel to be able to repair this spaceship. So, with that in mind, let's go unlock fuel. Here it is. It's a precursor to steel. And fuel allows you to refine oil into fuel through oil wells. So we'll get that going. Alright, so here's some houses. Without a school, these houses aren't going to fill up. So that's going to be a bit. But another thing is... What else do we need to do here? There seems to be good land over here for crops. We're also going to want a warehouse and an explorer's hut pretty early on. Let's make an explorer's hut and a library. Well, just an explorer's hut. We'll export the research. And here's the whole island. We're also going to need to build a library just to be able to, like, build stuff. So we'll get that going. Actually, you know, I don't want the library there. Sorry, library. I'm blowing you up. Here. And then here, I will put the woodcutter. so we don't have to import wood. Because it's adjacent to forests. Even though one is a desert forest, I don't think it matters. And this island is going to be the Mr. Jackal. Alright, and then this port is going to be Mr. Jackal Port. Cool. Now let's see about the trade ship, wherever it is. Here it is. And just as I look at it, it's ready to launch. The Cheese Radar Deluxe trade ship. Cool. And we are going to... Let's create a trade lane. So we have a trade lane. I'm trying to think of what we're going to need to import. Oh, you know, we need to wait for the crew. 1 and 2. All right. So, Mr. Cheese Radar, I'm going to manually transfer some potatoes for a first run. And some tools. We'll fill you up with potatoes and tools. How'd the stream team naming go? I haven't started yet. Still working on the poll. One of them TBD. So this is the new colony. We are acquiring red research here. All right, ship is loaded. And let's get that over to Mr. Jackal. Fuel research just got done. So take a look here. We can research steel. Let's get that going. And then with fuel research here, let's go over to the JDV2 island. Nope, that's not it. JDV2 island will have the ability to create oil wells. But we do need some iron here to be able to do that. So on my trade ship, I think it's this one. Yep, the Grey Hermit. Let's go ahead and send iron as well. Just one more resource to be exported. Alright, the Cheese Radar Deluxe is now supplying some potatoes and tools here so that these guys can fend for themselves a bit. Okay. I think, yeah, that's a good start. So now we know how to make fuel. We haven't started mining it up from the oil derricks, but that's a start. And then steel will be next, and I'm sure there will be other research that we'll need to unlock to fully go about So let's open a shipping mode between Dragon Slayer Port and Mr. Jackal. And... oh, no, actually, no, that's not what I want. To do... delete that. From Mr. Jackal to G to... no! Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Dragon Slayer is the original. Yep, okay. No, I was wrong. So, Dragon Slayer, dude, you're gonna load up red research. And Mr. Jackal, you're gonna load up tools. And potatoes. Vegetables. Tea. Okay. And trade ship will be the cheese radar. Okay, there we go. So I didn't import water. I'm gonna have to add that to the manifest. There we go. Get a little water going. We're going to want an elevator so that we can collect this red tech here. And then we might want a bridge out here to collect this red tech. Technically, we can walk to it, but it would be a nightmare of a walk. So we'll get that bridge going as well. It's definitely going to fatigue people if they don't have good clothing, because that's a pretty far run. All right, taking a look. Yeah, the water is basically zero. We'll start importing it, or we'll start making it through this well here. And then everything else will come with due time. Nice. All right, GDB2. It's now time to look into processing oil, I think. Oh, right, I destroyed my library. Let me build that back. So this sand mine is likely going to have to move, so I'm going to demolish it to be able to access the oil. And then we'll put the sand mine back in a second. So we'll put the sand mine here. And then the oil well. Actually, no, I'll get rid of this. Yeah, put it here. It's not great for the forest, but... Alright, so there's the oil well. And then we're going to convert the oil into fuel. Oh boy. Pollution abound. And there's the fuel refinery. And then, Yep, okay, cool. We're still going to want the sand mining. So let's put one here. Steel has been researched. So steel, if we take a look at the... Oh, stepped warehouse, yeah. If we take a look at the steel here, the steel smelter takes iron and power to make steel. Generates steel from iron. It's very gloomy, very polluting, and very unhappy to work at. Not quite ready to pull the trigger on that just yet. Let's focus on oil. So here we go. Here's my little oil well. It is using power to produce oil. And here's the well itself, a source of oil. And then next we're going to make an oil refinery. Again, a very, very gloomy building. You know what? Don't put it there. It's, this house here honestly should move. I am going to put a large house there. And then upgrade this and destroy this. I don't want to make it too gloomy. Alright, so that's fine where it is now. I'm gonna put it back, because I changed where I'm building. Alright, let's prioritize this house and this hut into a house. This hut here won't really have the benefit of adjacency, but that's fine. An area of super pollution is sometimes fine. It really depends on if there's any penalties for doing it that way. So I believe this island no longer has any red research left. So let's change this lane here to not export red research. So it's exporting fruit and glass and soon to be fuel. It's going to be a little weird because the fuel is going to have to hop from one island to another island to the third island, but so be it. All right, there's our new houses without the adjacency bonuses, but that's fine. Yeah, there's penalties for stacking everything, but of course you can mitigate it with cleanness, yeah. I don't have cleaning research just yet, but with the Mr. Jackal Island, we will get the red research sooner or later to be able to research that. Pollution cleaning is here. Well, let's start expanding our population here with a school. I'll put the school next to the spaceship. That makes sense. Give them something to learn. And we're starting to get an orchard here. And I may want to import tea. Depends on how much tea Dragon Slay Dude is. Tea's a little low at Dragon Slay Dude. I'm also going to want to export clothing, but as you can see, there's a bit of a problem. I don't have any storage for clothing, so let's add it. And that ruins my storage for other things, but so be it. Oh, let's see, tea field. Lots of tea. There's going to be some pollution spilling into this tea field probably, but it's fine. Little penalties, not a big deal. All right, here's the school where we're going to grow peeps. Swick Medic, thanks for the resub. Hey Yoda, say thank you. Welcome back. So my explorer's hut, I'm going to prioritize so that we get people working there. As you can see, we really haven't been collecting research, and this is the last bastion of research available to me. But soon our pop will grow, and we'll be able to have more peeps working here. Another thing I realized is we should export clothing to Mr. Jackal. So where's my boat? Here it is. Let's also export clothing. So, do we have... Yes, we are starting to make fuel. Yeah, we have a little bit of fuel here. So I'm going to modify this export here. No, we already have it. Export fuel. Right, I think. Yep. We're now exporting fuel from JD to Dragonslay. And then we can... Perhaps I need to add yet another warehouse. Yeah, I'll put it here. 2 more warehouses to help out. And then we could take the... Yeah, so there's nowhere to put this glass. Then we could take the fuel and we can send it over to the new island to refuel the spaceship. Alright, so this warehouse here is going to be for clothing, fabrics, cotton, and fuel. And this one will be for glass, steel, glass, steel tools, and wood, and stone. And this one is going to be for not any of that stuff, just for iron and raw iron. Actually, I'm going to add steel up there. I'm going to switch where my steel is being stored. And then this... Oh, happiness of peeps on Mr. Jackal's beginning to drop. They don't have any food. I'll do it. Well, I can't rely on exports. I can always just plant some myself. So let's do that. And I don't have tools here. I need to import some. I don't have tools here to be able to upgrade the houses. There we go. There's some potato fields. That should help keep them okay. And then I can also plant some tea fields as well. Do the same for the same reason. Keep them happy. All right, 9 fuel. That's pretty good. That's a good start. I don't really have any space for the luxury market. I could probably carve some out here. I'm gonna get rid of this woodcutter. It's superfluous. Alright, so there's a big market to help hand out luxury goods. That'll keep my main island happy. What else could I do over here? I do need to start processing steel, I think. So here's a steel smelter. Oh boy, where am I going to put this? I'm gonna try to put this away from everything else. Long commute times, but at least it will minimize its pollution. Until I have the ability to remove pollution. Okay. I'm sure that's dreadfully inefficient, but oh well. Alright, Mr. Jackal. Your food looks good. Your happiness is good. Let's check happiness everywhere else. Dragon Slay Dude's happiness is fine. JD's happiness is fine. Good, 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 good. First luxury item is made. So the marketplace here makes luxury items that help to supply houses for happiness. And Mr. Dragon Slay Dude Island has the lowest happiness, which is why I prioritized the marketplace here. Working here sucks, but at least it makes people happy. It's weird, right? Okay, my port is full. Well, not that port. What port is full? That port was pretty empty. This port is... What? Oh, yeah, okay. So there's stone in here that can't be stored because I don't have anywhere to store it. This is the new island that doesn't even have any storage whatsoever. So let's build some storage. But this port isn't full. And JD, is your port full? Nope. Okay. I don't think any port is full. I think it was temporarily full when you dropped off a whole bunch of stuff, maybe. I think I did this backwards. Alright, Dragon Slay Dude, load. Potatoes. Vegetables. Tea. Tools. Clothing. Luxury goods. Stone. Yeah, okay. There we go. So we now know everything that we need to be able to launch this ruined spaceship. So that's the goal. So taking a look at the research here. I'm going to let you pick the next research. We have cooking, fountains, which are both like happiness items, pollution cleaner, or oil power. There you go. Feel free to vote. Where's that trade ship? So the cheese. All right, yep. I'm going to make these ports important so that they unload a little bit more quickly. Oh, that's the warehouse. Here's the port. Come on, boats. There we go. So now we're exporting clothing, potatoes, rocks, you know, all the stuff that the new fledgling community will need to build the warehouse. And then this is going to bring on all the red research home. Because it was full. Nice. Looks like you guys want me to do pollution cleaning. So let's wait until I have enough red research for that. Oh, I don't need a shipwright right now. Let's turn that off. Alright, so pollution cleaning is just 60 red. It's going to be a minute until I have that accumulated at my home turf. But here we go. We are technically still smelting now. And the warehouse finished. So this warehouse here is going to need to store... This one specifically will store food and water, luxury goods, and clothing. And then I'm going to want another warehouse to store some more stuff. Let's plop another one down. Here we go. And new research available. Yep, no, not going to spend it just yet. Looks like pollution cleaning is going to win. There we go. So now we have a road that goes around. And we should be importing tools to be able to store, to build this warehouse soon. And there it is. Awesome. My roads are pretty bad, yeah. I don't deny that. Not at all. Hey, Ronnie James. Thanks for the sub. Welcome. Can actually wave at you. Alright, so this warehouse is done. We're going to store construction goods here. And then we also should store steel. What else do we need? We need fuel. We should store fuel. And... stone. Oh, we already have stone. Okay. Because eventually, all of the stuff that we need to launch this ship here will need to be imported. Alright, next, let's upgrade these houses. Because we're going to need a population on this island of 50 to be able to launch. Which is kind of a lot. So I am also going to work on increasing our productivity here as well. So here's one house. Done. The next house is going to need some tools, so I'm going to wait on that. Alright, do we have the research now? We also have a lack of power. We're having like power shortages on Dragon Slayer, dude, but I'm not gonna jump to make more power just yet. No, we only have 40 of 60 red. Gonna take another minute. This music inspires hope. I could agree to that. All right, so I am trying to push for a pop boom here. You love RimWorld and Star Sector series on YouTube? Have a good day. Well, thank you. Have a good day to you too. Thanks for the sub. Hopefully you'll find more stuff that you like on the channel. And if not, there will almost always be more YouTube stuff. That is a dang near promise. Alright, so we have pop cap of 18 now. And it takes a minute for the school to be able to train up peeps for that. That's a good pop start. Other things that we're needing to consider is food and water for this island. I'm going to get 2 more orchards and 2 vegetable fields. Oh, you know what? I'm going to change the location. So let's put the orchard. Yeah, I'm going to change a bunch. So 2 orchards here, 2 vegetable fields, and then water. I don't want the water next to the house because there's a penalty. All right, let's see if we have enough for pollution cleaner. 4 away. We're almost there. Now let's take a look at our pollution to see how bad it is. So there's still a little pollution left here. As you can see, some of it has subsided, but there's no doubt there's still some left that needs cleanup. My steel refinery is real slow. The wood generator, also real slow to make more power. I could throw in another wood generator like back here, I suppose. Just to get things moving along for now. And that should power up the steel smelter. Okay, we just imported more research, so as soon as it delivers from the port, we should be able to get that, here it comes. Or not. Oh, no, I guess it's just fruit. Boo! That was, coming from the other island. That was coming from, JD, which has no research. But JD's island, you guys are probably super happy, right? Yeah. They don't have a lot of luxury goods, so let's, start importing that. Oh, we already have. We already have it toggled. Never mind. Yeah, the marketplace is out of power. The steel refinery is out of power. Hey, Dakin. Thanks for the bits. Yeah, you didn't miss it all. There's still some stuff left for you to watch. Welcome. We are just trying to build up some research for pollution cleaning, as you can see in the bottom right. And I guess I should upgrade the project description. Repair spaceship. Alright, there it is. That's the big lofty goal. Now, where's the Mr. Jackal trade ship? What's taking so long? Oh yeah, here we're at port. So, did he just drop off more research? No. Cheese radar, why don't you grab on research? Grab research for Mr. Jackal. It shows that you have, oddly. Well, you're getting 8 more. So where's that research going? If I exported it, it should be arriving here, right? Still 56. That's odd. Alright, let's just watch it to make sure it's actually arriving. So here's the cheese with 8 red research, which should bring us up to 64. Make sure it's arriving. It is. Then it gets transferred into the port. And then it gets hauled. Here it comes. Into the library. There it is. Finally. Pollution cleaning. God, that took a while. Your Steam is saying this game is similar to RimWorld. It's more similar to like Vanished or... I don't know. I don't know what it's similar to. Definitely not RimWorld. That's a stretch. Similar to Anno or Avon Colony or even like Surviving Mars is probably closer approximation than RimWorld. RimWorld is quite the stretch. And yeah, it's sort of similar to Civ, except for there's no enemy civs. Right? So that's a bit different. Alright, so here we go. We're working on pollution cleaning. Or Settlers. Yeah, it's similar to the Settlers series as well. I haven't played Settlers in a long, long time. So that's a deep jog of the memory. Alright, if we're going to try to, launch this ship, we're going to need to increase our population here to up to 50. But Pollution Cleaner just got research, so let's take a look at that. Pollution Cleaner. And first things first, let's clean some pollution. Let's open up the overlay to see where. So we have some pollution here, right? So let's clean in this rough area. I'm going to get rid of this. Ooh, we are low on tea. Never mind. I'm not going to get rid of that tea field. I'll get rid of this potato field here. Now, this is just a road of roads. Put a pollution cleaner in. Let's take another look. So once this is cleaned, it will stay forever cleaned, right? Because there's no more pollution generation. So I'll be able to turn this potato field back into potato fields once the pollution is cleaned. So I'm just gonna super clean it, have 2 cleaners clean up this area. And then up here, where there's actually pollution generation, let's put a cleaner here, put a cleaner here, put a cleaner here. Trying to get rid of some of that pollution up there, because I think there's, actually there's really not a lot of idle workers. Methinks I need to add more pop to this island. Vegetable field be gone. And sorry, Mr. Forest, you're gone too. So here is some cleaners, and they're helping to scrub the pollution in the nearby areas. Let's open up the overlay for that again. Look at that. Pollution's went from mild to sort of slight. Only slightly polluted, and we'll keep going down. Posture check. Yeah, if I want to be a shrimp, let me be a shrimp. Alright, alright. Let me fix my chair, actually. My chair was letting me lean back too much. There we go. Now I feel a lot taller. Alright, I do have some idle workers here. So what could they be doing productively? I've got vegetables, so let's take a look at our food. I've got tea, potatoes, so I don't really need crops here. What? I don't really need anything. It's actually kind of incredible. I could, however, make the steel on this island instead. I don't think I'm going to be going that route, though. Or I could make cotton on this island. But again, I doubt I'm going that route. So let's put in a vegetable field here. And then in this spot, we'll have an elevator up to this highland. Man, the lack of population here is getting brutal. We have new research available. So, pick between cleaning, cooking, fountains, and oil power. And I'm going to be working on... Let me prioritize my woodcutter. Both of them. So we get some more wood. And prioritize the toolsmith, which is already prioritized. I think it's just we're exporting too many tools. And we don't have enough people to do the work, so I'll be fixing that soon. All right, Mr. Jackal. There's your elevator. And we have enough to get oil power as well. Looks like cooking is going to win, though. I'm going to wait a second. Just to let you vote. Cast the votes. Wow, we have a massive amount of empty posts here. So I'm going to be eagerly awaiting these new houses. Another thing I probably do is, okay, I'm not exporting any wood. So that's not the issue. The issue is I think we're burning the wood faster than I can harvest it in our wood burners. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's fixable. So let's fix that. Here we go. Plenty of woods around there. What was that? All the peeps in my shelter have emerged. If I want to grow my population any further, I will need to build a school. Okay. So here is my school. And then I destroyed a cotton field to build that, so let's put another cotton field back. All right, so soon our lack of workers will be solved from all these new housing. And it looks like cooking is the answer. Cool. So, it allows the construction of kitchens and smoothie makers, which produces meals and smoothies, which makes them happier. All right, cue that up. Here's my new source of wood, which will help with the power and tools. Look what I have. Ooh. Food. Here, you don't have to watch me eat. All right. So here's the school that will help fill up our pup and the new cotton field. Library is researching cooking, and then we'll be able to supply our peeps with happier meals. The happiness here on Dragon Slay Dude is still green. Mr. Jackal and JD are even deeper in the green because there's less industry there, so it's easier to keep them happy. Taking a look at that pollution overlay. Take a quick look at that. You know, it's still slightly polluted. But they can't clean up slightly polluted tiles, so that's as much as they can work. So I'm going to demolish these cleaners, as they're no longer needed, and then replace them with vegetable gardens, vegetable farms. So let's take a look if the pollution elsewhere is being cleaned up. Yeah, yeah. Cleaners are definitely struggling in this area here, without a doubt, but they're doing a really good job around the smelter here, but that's probably because the smelter's been idle most of the time due to the lack of power. So it's not exactly fair. But new research is now available, once we'll be able to get more. And Dragon Slay Dude, for tools and wood, has bounced back pretty quickly. And we're importing fruit. You know, we can also import fruit from the other place too. That's not fruit. Hold on. There we go. Okay. That school is probably pretty full, right? Oh yeah, full completely.
Thank you for watching Before We Leave, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com, the link can be found in the description, has my countdown timers to upcoming stream and my schedule. Thank you for watching. I will catch you next episode, or perhaps an upcoming stream. Farewell.